the quick comparison of the 80-plus male practitioner and me and our experiences with the Abramelin ritual and how it's affected our lives. I made it like a quick chart here. He did the Abramelin in 1960 and I did it in early 1980s. Did he connect to the Holy Guardian Angel? Yes, so did I. Did he do the completion of it every day? Yes. He studied more, the laws and so on, and yes, and I prayed more. And the reason why he did it, it was the power to control circumstances and so on. And I did it to gain the power to help and protect. And after the ritual daily practices, he has a ritualistic practice and he talks. And I do prayer and talk and ask for wisdom and guidance every day. So it's not so ritualistic, it's the connection every day. And work, he does it with the Holy Guardian Angel and unredeemed spirits on a daily practice, and he has the familiars. And my daily prayers to God and devotion, then Holy Guardian Angel and all the angels, and mostly to 95% so far in my life, has been purely angelical. And unredeemed spirits when I'm instructed to by my guardian angel. And that is that they enter into my life and I'm instructed to help somebody and then I step in there. Sometimes they might be unfairly bound by some other magician and you have to release them and so they can leave the place. And so yes, I work with them as well. But not in the same way, we do it differently. The angels take care of the rest, but sometimes they need a person in real life to just do it and then they take over and help. Since they want to return where they came from. And magic. His practices includes is his cursing, wealth, opportunities, success and recognition in his own circles and very strict rules. He had his own group. And for me it's all about protection, and I always try to connect others to their angels so they get the instruction from their angels. I don't want to interfere with anyway, so I just want to connect people. And then healing and all urgent needs. That can be anything from protection to prosperity. It depends on the need, but it is usually quite a big need. And then I also do magic a lot for wisdom, for resources and to study, to help people to study and understand. Since the angels can teach you math, science and astrology and whatever you are looking for, so it's more focused on these things for me. And what he lost, he had lost 3 homes, jobs, wives and lesser 4 times. I had 3 major losses where I lost work, homes, books that I still talk about. Oh, I wish I had that book once more. I bought 2 copies and that morning when I miss my books. And lesser 7 times. And he practices protection magic with demons, and I don't do personal protection. I trust that the angels tell me when I need protection, so that's when I do a quick protection that day. And commands, yes, always. And yes, I command when on a course. And that can be different spirits there. And have we experienced physical harm to self? Yes. Near-death accidents 2 and multiple less. And yes, for me as well, near-death accidents 4 and multiple lesser ones. That's why they call it curse, but I think I taken my that they were necessary so that I didn't step out of line. I made an oath to serve God, so when I had anger or felt that sometimes accidents need to happen to stop me from doing spiritual harm to myself. So that's my point of view. Everyone has their own. And faith, he believes in himself and his holy guardian angel, and he's passionate about that. And I'm all about God, the holy guardian angels, angels and love. I don't see myself as special. It's faith, and I love what I do. And discipline. He has not so much discipline. He has one quick daily ritual, call on his familiars and all that. And I have prayer ritual at least 3 times today, often 7 times a day. They are quick, but I do them every day. And days off, yes, I don't take any days off. Not even in the hospital. I was mumbling when the doctor was there talking to my angel, so thankfully they have given me morphine, otherwise they would have probably locked me in. And he has used psychotropics, and quite often on a weekly basis as he connects to the spirits. I have not ever in a ritual or any other way either, except in hospital when they drag you up and they give you things on drip, you are connected to that machine. And dedication. He is lukewarm and he does offerings, he has an altar for the familiars and so on. And I am very fiery in my passion and I offer action. Since I don't want to be tied down by anything, if somebody needs help in a place, I can't take my belongings with me, so I just have my basic books, my own book and the Bible, and off I go. And is he considering stopping? No. Am I? No. And if he is out public in occult circles and he uses a pseudonym, even in those as he is quite known, but he don't put his own name out there. And yes, I'm out in my own name. I don't use any magical names, no, nothing. Well, Maggie is a nickname, but it's short for... It should be Margie, really, but nobody in Sweden could say Margie, so that's why I turned to Maggie. And they said that I reminded them of Margaret Thatcher. So, accomplishments in life. Passion and a social climb. Status, he was an entrepreneur, public speaker, holidays and a big entourage. And for me, the journey has been faith, love, purpose, and strength, divine justice, peace, harmony, and a strong connection to nature, and sacred life and music. And my whole life has turned into everything is sacred in my life. I don't know how it happened, but it just have happened that way. And what we have... here comes the sacred again, I forgot that. He has a temple room, very ritualistic, and he don't think about sacredness in everyday life. And I see the sacredness in everyone and everything, whether good or bad. And that's why I feel that everyone has a purpose, everyone has a gift. Sometimes you have to dig deep, but everyone has a purpose and a gift. And prayer, he don't pray much, if hardly ever. And I do that every day. And he is a frater, magician, has his own temple. And I am a magician, high priestess. Many call me that. I don't have a title, but I'm free. I don't belong to any lodge. I'm my free agent. I work for God and the angels. I can work with others in settings as well. But if they want me to do something that I don't agree on, I just leave. I don't participate and I say no. So that's up to them. And so that was the main differences. He is very much into the dark arts and I'm more grey, if you put it like that. But we both have aspects of the middle ground and you have to cross the both sides to get to one another. So this was a short video and I hope it helps you, and as any time ask me any question and I do my best to make a video request and answer and find the resources if you need it. But this is the book for now that I recommend, and that's the best book to start, and it's not as complicated as Bill Madders. This is the better translation. Madders' book lacks some chapters and books within the book, so buy that one if you are going to continue. And so for me it turned out to a complete faith and love, and for him it turned out to something he can't live without it, but that created him. So whatever way you do it, but there's one thing in common. We both did the hard work in the beginning, and we had some hard lessons. And we also worked together in magic. He was actually the one who helped me to really banish demons and create So I work with a black magician side by side, and he taught me a lot, so I'm very grateful for him. And he told me a warning: don't ever enter a place with that anger, he said to me. That anger opens you up to the demons, and I needed that warning. Since anger, courage, I confused those things a little bit there in the early beginnings. I was early 20s. So after that I started confession and tempering my anger with Cassiel. So that's why I don't get angry easily anymore. But I used to. So have a magical day. Bye for now.